Alright, so I was just doing a quick test. Hopefully this video quality is actually a lot better now. A friend of mine suggested it to me. I didn't actually know what he meant exactly, so I searched it up, and he know who he is. So, but yeah, Kelly Chambers is speaking to us. I don't know, like, do I want her to feed my fish? That is the real question. Oh, fuck it, why not?
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe.
Yep, then the messages. You willing to do your loyalty mission? I can't remember when the loyalty missions activate.
I'm more interested.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done.
Damn right.
Keep on track, and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific, or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Maybe it's because there wasn't a black guy in Mass Effect 1, other than Anderson, but he wasn't on your team.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it.
Oh.
The Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange there wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. Most of us didn't get a Cerberus rebuild. They outdid themselves with you. Ask for any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Yeah, we got some Paragon. Interesting. What did we do in the last part? I think I can speak to Morden. Hello.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Yeah, wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
I think he's on crack.
What was the Special Tasks Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists?
Krogan scientist.
Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan are too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
He's a fucking crack. We're just gonna have a little browse about. Go have a chat with some people. Yeah, and then we'll get into a mission or something. I don't know. What did we do in the last one? Jack, that was it.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Commander, what can I do?
Do you have a minute,
Of course.
Miranda?
I'm just finished. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well.
Ooh.
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know.
Damn right.
Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course, Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity, genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say.
Professor Shepard.
We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just
Maybe.
You are who you are,
That's
Miranda.
the difference is you were great before we rebuilt you.
Your spirit.
That's
and
kind of you. I'm not sure.
Tell me
I
a lot
believe-
about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue.
What?
His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
What? Hang on. So they altered one of his.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
That's wait. So is she like a clone of her? I've never actually done this conversation. I want to do this properly. I want to do the story and stuff like that. Let's go speak to Doctor Dakwas.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now, what do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
What would the Commander Shepard's father's called? Because the mother's called Hannah. I wonder. Maybe it's Admiral Hackett. Pretty cool if it was though. Do you know what? Where is the port? There is. May as well go speak to Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
And then you go, nope. And then you go, yep. Pretty. You can drink some liquor. Oh, that's pretty neat.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Yeah, so if you just go about and press, like, examine stuff, she'll do a talk about it. Well, I wonder if I should. Nah, I can't. Yeah, let's go speak to Grunt quickly. Because Grunt's quite interesting. Hello? This way.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much.
What?
Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
We just got there.
Something must move you. You're as
Fucking
genetically
hell.
Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
I think Grant's quite an interesting design of a character because the way his head is, I think it's meant to be because he hasn't, like, I don't know, I'm going to call it a plate. That's just what I'm going to call it. Actually, let's go speak to Zaid. Zaid.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men.
You can just go dump blood pack helmet. I thought he was a blue sun. Oh, he's got surveillance. Yeah. Oh well, let's go. Let's actually go get on with the mission. Yeah, what have we got to do? Right, so we could do those. I'm not going to. I think it's time we finally get onto Dossier Archangel. So yes. Any assignments that could be done? Krogan Sushi, Overlord. I'm not going to do those just yet. But Dossier Archangel will be one to do next. I don't know who to take for him. Actually. So, I believe I stated it in a previous episode. Archangel is basically the Garrus. Kind of the same way that Rex is basically... No, that Grunt is basically Rex. So... Got That's really a jump. And we do get Tally in this game, which is always fun. Tally the Quarian. Yeah, that'll be quite interesting to do. Let's exit out. I just want to make sure my armor is right before I actually get into it. I want to make sure it is what I am looking for. Because I actually can't remember what I've done. What have we got? I've got visor. Yeah, I like using that 'cause the headshot damage bonus. Aegis first, increases health, maybe. Field delay would be better. Now we'll go with the Aegis first. What's that? Cast fabrication. Ammo capacity is quite neat to have. For the time, eventually we'll get to the point where we'll have a lot more things to it. Foundation. Under. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the red tint that goes with it. It does look pretty nice. Let's just back out of that. Oh, by the way, the casual thing. I don't know if I actually pointed it out. If I like changed onto that, I'm now an officer. You know, so. But we'll go back to the we could be a spacer, scientist, but we'll stick with the fatigues. I'm going to call them. Work fatigues. I believe that's what they kind of are. It's quite interesting that the everybody has very tight suits. I can understand why, because it would be kind of useful to have. Maybe a bit more pressurized. We're going into orbit. I wonder, do I show it off? Yeah, might as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the bar and just show off something that happens. I find it kind of like a little, it's not really an Easter egg, it's just a little funny thing that happens. It's not really funny, but novelty bit, that's it. Yeah, I do like Archangel. He's pretty dapper to use. I've always enjoyed using Archangel. I think we'll add Miranda. Why not do Miranda and no, she won't really be useful, to be honest. I don't want to use Jack yet. Okay.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Archangel's like a ranged specialist, so he's quite useful, to be honest, because he has a sniper rifle. Okay. Same way that Garrus is useful, because he's basically the Garrus, that's the thing. We're just going to quickly get wasted. Hit me. I don't understand, like, why don't they have taps? Another. Another. We need more. Actually, is it this game or is it the other one? It might be Mass Effect 3 that I'm thinking of. Another. We just keep doing this until something happens. I think it's Mass Effect 3 I'm thinking of. Another. Oh god, how long am I going to be doing this for? I've forgotten if you can pass out in Mass Effect 2. I'm actually I'm going to quickly search it up to see if you can pass out. I'll continue getting wasted in the meantime. I don't think so, because no, I don't see anything like that, so keep doing it. Okay, we're gonna walk away now. That's enough.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Oh, here we go. We can do this mission now.
Aria has a job she needs doing.
That depends on what Aria has in
Aria's
mind.
gotten word that some blood-packed merc. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the blood pack's
If
problem?
you've met Patriarch, you know. Some people don't appreciate his stories. Especially when he dips into
What's Aria's
Hey,
interest?
as long as he lives, he's a perfect
Why come to
example.
me?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get
I'll be back when the job's
Good
done.
luck.
Yeah, we're gonna do the mark thing in a minute.
Shepard Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
Elysium? What? Oh, they're replacing with Solarian bartender. Where is it? That's over here.
I got a mate and a ship.
No, it's not. It's the other side.
One of them went into Omega.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command, not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be. I might even be a Krogan again.
So we're gonna go deal with the thugs. We're gonna go, yo bitch, get your ass out of here. There you go.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're Patriarch's Krant. I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Why talk to her? Why just I think you get renegade just for attacking them.
And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Oh, okay. And then after this, we'll go deal with what we got. What? What the hell? Oh, okay. That's good. That's very interesting. Create a new save quickly. How the fuck does this work? What in the fuck? What was that? That was really weird. I just levitated. Oh. God fucking damn it. Oh, hang on. So what we managed to do is we managed to get ourselves stuck. How in the fuck does this happen? Oh, do you know what? Fuck it, we'll just... I can't believe that fucking happened. Like... How? How did that happen? That's such a weird glitch.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I'm not going to cut this out, by the way, so skip forward about 5 minutes.
Give me another drink, love.
Arya has a job
It
she
depends
needs.
on what Arya has in mind.
She'd like you to keep that from Hal.
I'll look into
Good.
it.
Come back here when it's done.
I'll be back
Good
when the
luck.
job...
Almost did it again.
The Fortune. Ruthless parasites on the hard-working men and women of Omega.
No, I don't think I know you.
Some people want you dead. Here's an idea. No.
You would do.
Yeah, we know the gist of it. We're just gonna, you know.
You here?
What if we are?
Patriot, you should have done your
Wow, wow.
You killed them thanks to you.
Now let's go speak to Grizz. Just be a bit careful. Gonna quickly save just in case.
Shepard Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for...
Wait, hang on. Shepard Memorial. I don't think that's the same as the Normandy.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You might have luck going in with the Mercs. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which Merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the Mercs realize you're here to help.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world.
So then we're just gonna go speak to him.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way. Wow, not even a smile. So you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses.
Oh,
I can't
bastard.
tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Don't look at me like that.
Dodge. Bull. Golden. Golden. Yeah, now we're gonna go deal with
Come on, let me
Archangel.
in.
I don't know if people like the way these videos are done. If anybody does watch them at the time, like, do say so. I could, whenever I read them, I could always adjust it.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Get in the van. Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got a gun. Get in the van. So we'll take Miranda, and we will take. I think that might not be a bad idea. What the fuck? Take Jack as well. Miranda and Jack, because Jack is powerful. There we go, and that's that done. Miranda and Shepard. Oh, look at. Oh, we're already halfway up on Paragon. That's quite neat. Quite proud of myself. I'm pleased. We're about halfway through. No, we're not really about halfway through the game.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight.
No idea what you're on about.
I tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go find Sergeant Kath.
Watch yourself on the boulevard.
Getting in is the easy part. Getting out is risky.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
So, this part is kind of, there's a bit of a quiet period before you actually get into the action.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I'm unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the Mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then I'll probably get quiet for a little while.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a... Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise.
Seems like this is personal.
He raided one of my transports last month. One of them was my brother, so yes. It's pretty damn personal.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
So yeah, that's Eclipse, and then this is the mech we can just disable. I did see it, but it was kind of a bit late to grab it. Range. Yep. Yeah, this is basically a case of just gonna make sure that balls this up. There we go.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
So yeah, basically what that means is you've messed about with the friend or foe system. So these are the blood packs, by the way.
You're in the wrong place,
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. I'm stuck here waiting. Ask your questions and go.
Why are the blood pack?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch.
I should get going.
About time.
Yeah, the blood pack mercenaries. Oh, I just saw it as well. What? That one? Oh, I think it skipped 2 and then did it. Pick up a bit of ammo if you need it. I love that you can use the Medigel thing through the wall. I think that was a bit of an oversight.
This is valuable. I'm looking for Sergeant Kathka.
You and me both, lady. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
That guy's just a freelancer.
Kathka?
Sergeant Kathka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of... Check. Bravo team! Go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again. Where did I put that Omni tool?
Now, if I'd actually done that
Archangel
thing,
doesn't have much time left.
the helicopter would have been damaged, but I didn't want to. You know, I didn't want to get any renegade up. That's Archangel. He's also, like I said, he's like the Garrus. He's a Turian.
Come on.
So,
Give these guys a surprise of our own.
like, this is the stereotype for Turian. Let's actually try that. I thought I had the assault rifle then. Yeah, we're gonna go kill Archangel. Woo, yeah. Yeah, let's go kill Archangel. Yeah.
I'll take it.
I think it's just ammo down here now. Any other stuff is upstairs, yeah. So, this is who will be replacing Garrus. This is our replacement for Garrus. He's quite a badass character, this one, Archangel is.
Shepard.
Like I said, Archangel is the Garrus of this.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best.
Kill the
Just
Reapers.
like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
Never saw me coming!
Heads up, we're deploying snipers.
Never saw me coming!
Eclipse mercs have made it into the base.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Yeah, I did get given the Vindicator rifle. This is basically a burst fire one. Quite neat actually, because it's got a decent amount of fire power to it. But it doesn't have much ammo, which is kind of annoying, so...
Nice shot! What's to worry about?
It's more for your accuracy specialist, rather than anything else. Bomb.
want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Online.
Sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
So it's actually attacking its own side, which is quite funny.
Felt that one.
And like, although it is technically an enemy, you can always just hold off on it for a minute.
There we go. Oh.
It does feel like this weapon locks on.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
There is a helicopter, by the way. Oh, there we go, we're all fully stocked on ammo. I'm on my way, come down, dear. So, yes, that's it. Now we're back to Garrus.
You're kicking ass, Shep. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to.
Helicopter coming in.
The other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it! They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
We'll take
Jack,
Miranda.
stay with Garrus. Yep.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down already. Good luck.
Yeah, leaving somebody behind for him gives you Paragon. I think you come across flamethrowers at this part, if I remember correctly. And we can choose our weapon loadout. So we'll probably take off the Vindicator. Might actually, we'll equip this just because we might as well show it off. I like the Geth plasma weapon. Yeah, let's go do this. So we picked up the this is the shotgun, this is not what. We want the rifle. It's semi-auto, but it's very, very powerful.
Shields have
This
failed.
is what makes it powerful. I do like using it often. Forgot about it, to be honest. I don't know why. Let's just go and breathe quickly, get some health back.
Incoming.
Get my health back. I actually got my electric round equipped.
This will put them down.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Enemies in front. Night, night.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better.
And then the helicopter attacks.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already. They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard.
I can take you all!
He's
You're
mine!
as good as dead. One down.
Running cover! Heavy munitions! Heavy weapons!
Oh my god, don't lock onto that.
They're rappelling down the side wall.
Who's under attack?
Oh my god, you're kidding. Go away. Come. Fucking aim.
One less to worry about.
Here we go.
Oh, do you know what? Bugger this. Eat. What are you doing? Sometimes this cover-based system, it's alright, but it's kind of annoying at the same time.
Garrus!
Come on,
Heads up.
you get it. There's a helicopter there.
I can.
Target it. What in the actual fuck?
No shield.
See how we just burst through a load of heavy weapons ammo. But there was a reason for it.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on.
Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's in bad shape. We need to get him out of here.
And that's it, Garrus actually doesn't die, so still alive, don't worry about it. Built like a tank, damn Turians. But yeah, did that. So command your squad members to approach a target. Move them into place using Q or E. Both. So back on the Normandy.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you, Cerberus Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Ah! I think, yay! I think that might have actually been a reference to number 1, but I'm not
That's why I'm
entirely
glad
sure.
you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
We'll be doing some calibrations. That's what he does. Just calibrates shit. He just fiddles about with it. Whatever, I'm gonna go over there and it's gonna go, Commander, the Illusive Man wants to speak to you. You only get 1 Krogan squad member, so... damage protection, one of a bad idea. Yeah, that would be good. Let's see, I think then she'll say...
The Illusive Man wishes
yes,
to speak to you.
thought as much.
Commander.
Operating American... Title untitled. From error invalid. This is one of the murderers. And that's the guy who we told to not join up. So, yeah. So we're gonna go speak to the Illusive Man. He's a bit elusive, to be honest, this guy. Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen. The hell was with those stars? That really hurt my eyes.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordin delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know.
Kaidan Alenko.
One of your former crew, Kaidan Alenko, is stationed on Horizon.
Last I knew, Kaidan was Alliance. Why is he out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Commander Alenko, it must be big. I suggest you take it up with him.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after him to get to you.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
So, yes.
Joker set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
Any minute now. I have a hologram, and that's basically it. That thing that bug was in, it reminded me of what was it? It's like a thing, and they just had like gloves. This is at the National Science Museum in London, and they had a thing where you just had to screw a bolt on. It's quite odd actually. And then we get this cutscene, and after this cutscene, we'll end the video.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Commander. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
This is when you want, what is it? Flight of the Bumblebees playing.
Get everyone to the safe house.
I'll
cover you. Run.
That's what we'll
Hurry.
want. Bees. And that is a collector. Well, these are collectors. I think they're pretty cool looking, to be honest. Very, very interesting.
Assuming control. We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
So yeah, and I hope you didn't hear that. And we'll get on to the next episode where we'll actually deal with Horizon, and we'll find out what Harbinger is. So yeah, see you then.